So today's starting at an awkward point because I was ranting about something and yeah. Well, I just did a save and continue, so let's see. Well, the Brock didn't. Okay, so we have a thing to deliver to Sky. We have from Rooney. We already found a fossil. We got this from Fuchsia. I will reread her letter so you guys can see it. Barging into people's houses is a lot of fun. You should try it. It's cool with you. If it's cool with you, I want to barge my way in again sometime. Let me know when you're free. I was actually just rambling about how annoyed I am that I had to restart my computer. And that right there should perfectly exemplify why it annoys me to do that. OBS defaulted to a different microphone. One that doesn't actually record sound because it's not actually a microphone, but my computer has it registered as one. Well, I think it is actually a microphone. It just doesn't ever record any sound. I honestly do wish I could find a way to actually make Windows 11 just stop doing updates. Because, like, maybe this is a me thing. Maybe I'm the crazy one here. But I honestly feel if the Windows update is not an actual important security update, it should not be required. They should all be optional unless they are actual security updates. Because if they aren't security updates, they're useless gubbins that just shorten the life of whatever storage device you have are using for your Windows machine. That's all they do. Like, tomorrow's the summer solstice, the longest day of the year in Sapphire. Be careful not to stay up too late just because you can. Thanks to everyone's generosity, we have a fortune teller shop. I think the summer solstice is basically, it'll be light all day. But, like, the stores still open and close at the same times, so... Frisk, get out from around my feet, please. Up on your tower. It'll be good. Let you out. Can you be good for, like, one day? That's all I'm asking for. One day. One. And no, you're not being good right now. That's the problem. No. Be good. Get up in your bed. Be good. Go to sleep. Take your nap that you haven't had yet. Because I know you've been awake all night. I got a bottle around my feet. I don't know how much of that I left in. I don't even know if I checked this rock yet. So I'm gonna check it again. Okay. Yeah, like, I do not like Windows updates. And it's, again, a case of, like, and I don't ramble about this and complain about Linux to shit on Linux. I ramble about Linux and complain about Linux because I want Linux to be good enough for me to use instead of Windows. Can Linux developers get their shit together and just stop being such babies and allow some closed source things to exist on their platform so normal people can move over to Linux already? Like, I would very much love to be able to use an operating system that I could just choose not to update and have it actually listen. Because, like, I have went through so many possible ways of keeping Windows 11 from updating, and it's every single time. There's so many safeguards in place from Microsoft themselves that basically will always turn your Windows update back on. It's like, I don't want this. That's why I'm trying to stop it, Microsoft. And they're like, no, but you gotta use it. And they can't even use the argument of, I agreed to their terms of service. Because I have a funny loophole. I am using an activated copy of Windows, sure. I did not go through a standard activation procedure to activate my copy of Windows. The key I am using, my Windows key, is one of the, basically one of the generic keys, but activated. And it's a loophole built into Microsoft itself, like Windows itself, so if they didn't want me using that loophole, they shouldn't have used it, but that means I haven't agreed to anything to use this version of Windows. I say airmail a lot. I think I should find something else to say. I mean, we could change airmail. I don't know what else to change it to. I think it's great. Guess I keep saying airmail. Like, I can't think of catchphrases right now. It's hot and I'm frustrated. I do have a delivery for you. That's right, I let Rooney borrow this. Thanks for returning it. Just I expect from such a fastidious fellow, back in a timely manner. It's clothing. I mean, we can't see it, so... Nope, it's actually flooring. That's fine. I didn't really want anything anyway, so that works out. But you're like, I do really honestly wish there was a legitimate alternative to Windows. Just so I could stop having to deal with the frustrations of Windows. But I know Linux has more frustrations, so it's not an option. You ever heard the phrase, rain falls on good peeps and bad? I don't know what it means, but it's like, it sounds like a good slogan for anyone who makes umbrellas. I delivered it. Thanks for making the delivery to Sky. So did Sky say anything? As a matter of fact, she said I got back to her really quick. What is she talking about? I took my sweet time. On purpose. She'll be lucky if she ever gets something back from me after this. Just kidding. But you're like, it... like, I know at this point, I have used Windows long enough. Like, my issue I had today of the microphone not, you know, being set right. I should have known to check. It's been raining for a while now. Everything's getting muddier and muddier, Peppa Pig. So what's going on? It's the latest. What? Are you asking if I'm trying to be a... If I'm trying to be a real Taekwondo pro? No comment. A press conference? Oh, please, contact my office for those kinds of things. Oh, sorry, Chickpea, you caught me in the middle of something. I know there's absolutely nothing like that in Sapphire. I was just pretending for a laugh. Now I feel kind of dumb. I mean, Kurlos, you could just make a Taekwondo club. Like, you could just make that happen. You could be the one that's in charge of it. Bring in, like, a teacher. Contact the big city. You know. Find someone willing to teach. Frisk is continuing to get into things because of course she is. This cat, man. She's going to drive me insane. Hello, Brewster. I was hoping you'd come by. Would you like a coffee today? 200 bells a cup. Yes, cool. Would you like today? I'd like my usual. Alright. Thanks, Brewster. I will enjoy it. Cold coffee. Wasn't my intention to have cold coffee this morning, but it's just what I have. I also apologize if you guys can hear any amount of, like, wind noise. I have a new fan, as you might be able to tell from the lack of the fan right there. I have a new fan that's, like, a lot better and a lot quieter and just, in general, smaller, and it's just so much nicer. Like, my sister picked it up for me. And because heat wave, I have it pointed directly at me. So, that won't be a normal thing. I won't, like, always have it pointed at me. But for now, it's staying pointed at me. I really wish I could find this final fossil. Do I just have them all and didn't notice? No, I'm still missing one. It'll be around a flower. I know it. Sky. Sky, please stop walking. Sky. Sky. Thank you. What? I've been itchy for a while now, but I never thought it could be a flea. Thanks so much for picking it off me. Wait, you don't think there are more, do you? Keep this flea thing our little secret. Can do. Fossil is almost certainly around a flower somewhere. It's just finding the where. Well, it could also always be like... No, okay. It's like I can't get a good... I can't get a good look at those spots. Or this one. You guys have potentially seen it, and they're just like, it's there, and I'm like, I don't see it. I'm really looking. I'm about ready to just give up on it, because, like, we can just have a 3 fossil day. Maybe I'll find it tomorrow. Probably not, but maybe. But yeah, like, at this point of using Windows, like, I've been using it basically my entire life. I should know by now, like, oh, any time I restart my computer, I should double-check all the microphones. Hey, Claudia. Well, hello, Steven. Oh, for a little shopping, I see. Me, I'm just running a quick errand, and maybe I'll do a teensy bit of shopping as well. Ooh la la. Because, like, I have been using it my entire life. This is just quirks of Windows that have always been a thing. But, like, it's still annoying. Like, it shouldn't be a quirk. It should not, like, restarting your computer should not mess with any of your settings for anything. They should stay in the exact state they were in before you restarted your computer. Like, now, updating a program, sure, that should potentially mess with the settings of that program. But that's the thing, I haven't updated my OBS in forever. They're probably in, like, almost version 40 at this point. I'm still running version 29, you know. Because I have a version that works. Why would I want to change that? Hello, Rasher. Oh, Steven, I'm here for fun, swine. And Rory. Hiya, Steven. You lost some weight? You want to beef up instead? You know, like me? Nah, I'm good, man. Back here we have the fortune tellers. Which I probably will not visit terribly often, but it is here. Hello, Katrina. The stars of Gemini and a wise mayor's guidance have caused me to settle in Sapphire. If you ever get lost on the path, you may come and visit me in my parlor here. Now that that is out of the way, I can sense it. The great happiness from the stars is attempting to visit you. Sure. I'll give you 500 bells. Yee. Yes, it's coming to view. The plants sleep at midnight. 1, 2, counts the president of Nook Homes. Bells, not plants. This place I can see the signs, yes I can. See good fortune upon wealth. Flashy accessory. Sign will be the key to truly unlocking your good fortune. It's like, this is the thing. I should have talked to her before going about today. Because I'm pretty sure now if I were to equip a flashy accessory, I would have had a higher chance of getting good value, or better value, out of the money rock. But where I've already done the money rock, you know, there's really nothing to it. Like, you know. So it's just one of those things. Oop. Hello, Carlos. Hey, Chickpea, this is something I thought you'd like. I was struggling to think who'd give my harp to, but I realized you were the one. Okay, I'll take a harp. I mean, it's going to go straight to retail, but it's like you and I were destined to meet. This item was meant for you. I think it's meant for retail, but I mean, it'll be in my catalog, and I'll be able to rebuy it whenever I want. Hello, Reese. I wish to sell. What did I bring in? A bamboo shoot, a sapphire, a flea, a that, an industrial wall, a shark tooth, a parasaur skull, and a harp. $9,500. Not bad. Chris, knock it off. Thank you. Jesus. I do apologize. She is getting really bad lately, and I don't understand it. And it's starting to seriously get on my nerves. Like, she knows to not go around my feet. And then she chooses to do it anyway. Could I just cast, please? Could I just cast? And now I'm not at the right angle. That fish is never gonna notice it. God damn it. Cast. There we go. What do we get? Nibblefish. I don't remember if I've donated a nibblefish. I know there's one of the fish that I caught in the river, and then like Kurlos wanted, I think it was. And then I just could not get a second one, and I think it might have been a nibblefish. I might be remembering completely wrong, however. But I do not know. That bug is just chilling. But yeah, like, I just... I'm gonna have to go through after this recording and double check my settings on, like, everything else I routinely use. Just to make absolute sure that the computer is not trying to use a different microphone, even though I have the snowball set as the default microphone. The the microphone I'm talking into right now is the one that should be the default everywhere, even when programs randomly reset to default when the computer restarts. Same as it just occurred to me. Well, no, the webcam is fine. See, this is also an annoying thing. Like, the webcam did not change its settings any, so I was like, oh, I'll probably have to change the autofocus on the webcam again. Because, like, the autofocus is neat that it'll do it, but, like, at this point, I basically just use the autofocus to, get the general idea of what focus I need, and then I just turn the autofocus off. Because, you know, it's kind of dumb. Like, I've noticed that, like, with the autofocus on, I could literally just be, like, sitting here, barely moving, and the autofocus would be like, hold on, I gotta refocus. It's like, no, you don't, you were focused, you were fine. And then sometimes the autofocus would just get stuck, where it just wouldn't, like, it would focus in on, like, super close to the webcam. And then it's like, okay, but that's not where I am. And it's like, yeah, but that's where I want to be focused. And it's like, no, I don't want you focused there. I want you focused, you know, somewhere productive. Which, you know, it's cool that this camera has an autofocus. Like, like, I do like that. Like, this webcam is actually really nice. Like, I get it probably doesn't look the best, you know, through, you know, in the corner of the video here. But, like, keep in mind, this is a webcam, for one. It's like, it's not a proper camera. And two, my lighting is kind of not great. Like, a fair bit of what you're seeing is, like, camera correction. Which I have been actually thinking of ways to try to make the lighting better. I do have a second lamp that, like, I could rig up, like, right up there. Which would then give a more direct light source onto me without it being directly in my face. That I could turn on for, like, while I'm recording or just generally using my webcam. I don't know if I'll do that yet, but it's definitely something I've been considering, because, like, it would definitely help with the quality of things a bit, and I want to make sure I have a nibblefish donated. Because, like, I don't remember. Leathers! I have potentially a donation. Okay, I have donated one. Yes, Blathers. I do know. I just don't know what I've donated and what I haven't. Because I'm pretty sure there are some things I have caught and then didn't donate. So, like, the bamboozlement is real. Now, let us... Yeah, I need to sell things. I was like, now let's head into retail. And my brain was like, but wait, why? It's like, I have an inventory of fish, brain. And my brain was like, oh, right. Fish. I'm not a very smart man. But I am a man with a lot of fish. I think it's like 11 fish. Wait, no, I think it's 10 fish. It's 10 fish. Because 6 and 4. And now Reese is a woman with 10 fish. But yeah, I suppose, like, if there is any sort of, like, discussion topic for today, how do you guys feel about... There's the fossil. Well, I'll be identifying and selling this. How do you guys feel about Windows and, like, Windows updates and stuff? And does it annoy you guys as much as it does me? That one I have to doubt, because I do get unreasonably annoyed by it. But... at the same time, like, please tell me I'm not alone in being annoyed by it. Like, I hate that today's episode got messed up because of Windows Update. Like, these are the sorts of things that make me turn off your updates, Microsoft. Like, the fact that they are more inconvenient to me than convenient. Like... and, like, again, I would not mind if there was a legitimate security update that needed to happen because there was a vulnerability discovered in Windows. It does make me question how major vulnerabilities are still being found in Windows, given, you know, the Windows operating system is basically it's actually older than I am. But that's the problem, is they keep trying to innovate and update and improve, and they keep just messing it up. Like... now, I'm not one of these people who'd be like, give me Windows XP. No, Windows XP... you have rose-tinted glasses about Windows XP. Windows Vista and Windows 7. Those two operating systems. I'm partial to Vista because it was like my first computer, my own computer's operating system. So like I'm most familiar with it. But Windows Vista and Windows 7 were nearly perfect. The only thing both of them struggled with was their task manager kind of sucked. The Windows, I think it started in 8, but I know of it from 10 because I never used 8. But like the Windows 10, potentially 8 task manager, the modern task manager that we have is great. Patch Windows 7 to add that to it, and ta-da! You have a perfectly fine operating system. Like... especially where things are built to be backwards compatible with Windows. You cannot tell me that you could not have just updated the older versions of Windows to have all of the new stuff, Microsoft. Like, you can't convince me that that would have been impossible, you know. I was gonna, like, sit outside with my umbrella out, but then it would be my umbrella as my default thing tomorrow, and that would be annoying. So I guess I'll be ending things from inside. I suppose that's another discussion topic. What's your favorite operating system? Could be Apple. I will judge you for it. But nah, I actually won't. Like, I don't mind Apple. It's just they're so expensive. For nothing. But, yeah. It's gonna be it for today. So thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo, where I hopefully will not have more computer problems. See you all then!